I can't move my computer, so I'm not sure where you'll be able to see me.
Okay, as long as you can see me, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start. You're just gonna put your hands like right on the sides of your ribs. And you're gonna inhale, and you're gonna exhale, and you're gonna try to feel like you're squeezing your ribs together, knitting those hands together. And then as you inhale, you can relax a little bit, but I don't want you to pop your ribs out. And then we're gonna, every time we exhale, you're just gonna kind of scoot your hands down a little bit further. Inhale here, exhale, squeeze down until you get down to your hips. And when you're down here, I really want you to feel like that belly button is pulling all the way back to your spine. All right, while you have your core pulled in nice and tight, I want you to feel your sit bones, like find your sit bones in your tush. And as you exhale, I want you to feel like you're lifting everything up from between them that's gonna come and meet up in your belly button. Every time you exhale, and then you can inhale and just relax a little bit, but you wanna keep getting tighter and tighter. All right, from there, you're gonna keep that core nice and tight, pelvic floor lifted the whole rest of class. Every time you breathe in, I want you to just relax a little bit, and every time you exhale, I feel like that's getting tighter. Then we're gonna start marching. You should feel this really nice and low in your core. Hi, are you waving?
She's trying to escape.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go grab her table quick to put her in.
Okay, whatever's fine. All right, you're gonna do opposite arm, opposite leg now. So it's gonna do across your body. Yeah.
He's a little curious. I always have a problem keeping my core like engaged, like feeling it.
So it will come and then it will go away as your belly gets bigger.
And my friend Quinn,
Okay.
we like to do everything together. Let's jump up and down, jump, jump, jump.
I definitely feel my ab muscles.
Okay, we're just gonna do some little step touches up and over here. Every time you bend down, you're gonna really squeeze up with your touch.
Me and my pal Quinn, we're the best of friends.
Good. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Okay, you're just gonna keep your feet like a little bit further than the hip width apart. You're gonna put a nice little bend in your knees and really keep your tush nice and squeezed. You're gonna take your arms to the side, and we're just gonna do some little arm circles.
She's a singer, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful singing going on over there. All right, let's reverse your circles. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You're going to take your arms out. I want you to feel like all of this is coming from your back. So you're not going to take your arms up with your shoulders. You're going to feel like your back is extending your arms up above your head, and then lowering them down. Okay, we're gonna add a little plie. Every time you open your arms, you're gonna bend down. Every time you lift them up, you're gonna squeeze from your tush. Feel like that pelvic floor is like giving you a little elevator lift all the way up. Kiara, are you stitching over at the studio at all?
No, it just didn't really work out with my schedule anymore. So, yes. So, but is interested in Saturday mornings come February. So I'm hoping that works out.
Yeah. All right, last one here. All right, I'm just gonna turn sideways so you can see. You're just gonna bend and you're gonna hinge forward a little bit. So you're gonna feel this whole time pulling that belly button into your spine, and you're just gonna pull your arms to the back. So you really feel everything in between your shoulder blades. And keeping that core in nice and tight. Okay, you're gonna hold your arms back there and you're just gonna hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. You have like you could use your bed or your dresser here. If you need to hold on to something, just grab so you can reach your hand over. We're gonna start by just rolling through your ankles to warm your ankles up. How are your ankles, Lish?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, my doctor was like, you have a history of ankle problems? No more heels for you come winter.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna turn your feet out. Your heels are gonna be together. Your toes are just out slightly. And we're gonna bend your knees. You're gonna lift your heels. Hey, Crystal. Bend your knees. Lift your heels. Straighten and lower down.
We'll come back.
Last one here, we're gonna reverse that. You're gonna lift your heels, bend your knees, drop your heels down, and straighten up. Lift, bend, lower heels, and straighten. Good, last one here.
Okay.
You are gonna lift your heels up and you're gonna pull your toes together so that your heels are pressing into one another. And you're gonna press your heels together. So you're really gonna feel your inner thighs and around underneath of your tush. And you're gonna bend down, your heels together, and squeeze up. Good.
Remember me?
Nice. Hi, how are you?
I went to school.
Yeah? How's school going?
Good.
Good. What's your favorite thing to learn about?
Your donuts. No, you don't sit here. Otherwise I'm turning.
Heels together. You're gonna feel that in your pelvic floor.
It's running in top if you don't know it.
And Krista, how's your dog?
She's getting old.
The baby is getting old.
Yes, Daddy is getting old.
Good.
Baby, dog too?
Huh?
Dog too?
But he's getting old.
And me?
Yes.
Grab want one foot to really stretch your calf.
And my brother? And you, Mama?
Good, and then you can switch legs.
Yes, you're okay.
Point them in towards the they're going to go out slightly. And this one, if you need to balance, please do so you're not like lifting and sticking your hips forward. Lift up and down. Top of your hips here. Good. You're going to lift your heels and you're going to stay here. Really feel this in your tush and the outside of your legs. And you're just going to pulse your heels up and down an inch. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're going to do the same thing here with our legs out in second. So they're going to be a little bit further than hip width apart, slightly turned out, like toes open. And from here, I really want you to concentrate on lifting from your pelvic floor. Feeling like that is lifting you up, tightening your core, and pulling your heels off the ground. Good. And you're just going to go up and down. If you want, you can take your arms to the side if you don't need to use them. So hold on to anything. Good. And again, making sure your hips are staying right underneath of your shoulders. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, just bend your legs. You can take one leg to the back, stretch out your calf. Good. Switch your legs. So, Christelle, how old is Angelina?
She is 11 months,
Okay.
and she's starting to walk.
Can I, Mama?
All right. We're going to now stand on one leg. We're going to point our leg to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to lift that to the side, and you're just going to flex it, and you're going to beat it in front and then down to your leg. So keeping it really close.
No, not that. That stays up here, please. I said that stays up here. Yes. Yes, please. I said yes.
Good. You're going to take that leg out to the side. You're going to turn it parallel so your toes are to the front. And you're just going to pulse that up and down. Really concentrating on this bottom leg that you're not sticking. Nice and pulled up.
What? This is not exercise.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to switch legs. So that leg's going to be turned out. You're just going to go to the front and to the back. I win. Hi.
Yeah.
4 more.
Medicine.
Take that leg, turn it parallel so your toes are facing front. concentrate on lifting underneath this bottom leg, and you're going to pulse up and down.
Feel stop. Feel stop. When I do this.
8 more. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right.
This.
Your bottom leg. You're going to have your legs turned out just a little bit. Again, we're going to keep your hips square. So I don't want you to be doing like a hula hoop. Your leg's going to stay to the front. And then
I do it. And I
so keeping your hips in a nice straight line.
turkey wobbles are. No.
Feeling that floor really stabilize you.
No, sir. No. What to do? Like I do, like turkey wobbles or like this.
2 more here.
Should I do this?
Good. We're going to switch legs. Step up to the front. You're going to open to the side. Good. Keeping those hips nice and square. Lifting up nice and tall out of that bottom leg so you're not sinking into your hip.
No, on this. No, on this. Okay, you do the
Good. 2 more.
jumping
And
jacks.
last one. All right. We're going to do the same thing to the back. So you're going to stand with your legs to the back. Rotate to the side. Squeeze that in the back. I really want you to feel like your heel all through your inner thigh.
Yeah, I do.
Switch legs.
Look. This one, this one.
One more.
Doucement. No?
All right.
Take off your socks, please.
Keep your legs out to the side. Still keeping that core tight so you get a nice stretch
No.
here.
No. Okay, come.
Good. Then switch out.
Where are we? Charlie. No.
Good. All right. We're going to do some little curtsy lunges. So we're going to stand to the back, and you're going to lunge down, and you're going to cross your knees.
Parce que t'as marché par terre, il y avait du caca et du pipi à l'état.
Knees down. Good. You really want to aim your hips forward the whole time. Every time you bend down, you want to feel like almost like you're holding yourself with your hands, squeezing your inner thighs. Your bottom heel into the floor so you really feel that in your glutes.
We need to do this. We need to do this. This is first. We need to do it. Yeah. Let's do it. The pen is open, so we have to do it. Ten times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
All of the people are listening to you.
11.
Everybody's
Sorry, I don't
hearing
count
you.
again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Counting your
10,
in your head.
8. No, this one.
Last one. Okay. And you're going to pulse down and up. So you're really going to press that.
We don't need to do these ones yet, okay?
And last one. And you're going to switch legs.
Got this? No.
There,
Not yet, not yet. It's only 10. We need to do it together. We need to do it together. Okay? Do it together. Are you ready? I keep this side. My couch, okay?
You're going to take your heel and bend your leg. You're going to bend both knees together, and then as you straighten your bottom leg, you're going to kick that heel up to the ceiling. And you're going to bend down, kick that heel to the ceiling. Good. And it's really easy when we're going to the back to arch your back and pop your ribs forward. But if you feel like you're doing that, you can just bend your heel up rather than taking your leg way back. You're just going to bend down, squeeze up. Good. So you're going to keep that bottom leg bent. You're going to take your knee out to the side and in, kind of like you're a dog at a fire hydrant. Really squeezing that bottom touch. And 2 more. Good, you're going to switch to the other side. Yeah. Kick that heel up and down. Good. I'm glad you remembered how I did it, all of you, because I did not. Good. 4 more here. Concentrating, keeping those ribs together, both hips pointing straight front. 2 more. And last one. Good. You're going to keep that bottom leg bent. You can go out and in like a little dog at a fire hydrant. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. All right, let's again stick your hip out to the side, stretch over. You can take your arm up and over if you're not holding a baby. Good. Switch sides. Hi, Win. Did you want to see everybody? All right, let's grab your foot again and stretch out your quads. As always, keeping your ribs engaged, that belly button pulled in. Easy to forget about that when we're stretching. And then switch legs. All right. If you have a baby, I forgot to tell you, Alicia, that if you have weights to bring them next time. If you have a baby, you're going to hold them under the armpits. Otherwise, what we're going to do is you're going to tap their toes down, keeping that belly pulled in nice and tight, And then take them up way to the high up to the sky. And you can just lift your arms up and down. Yep, just practicing, keeping your shoulders up. Anjali, are you ready to do it? Good, 2 more. And last one. All right, we're gonna do little bicep curls. Alicia, if you wanna do like little press ups against your bed or your dresser, you can do that. And then you'll just bring baby up and give him a nice kiss. Good.
We're just half naked now.
Good, 2 more. And last one. All right, we're gonna do one other thing. Let's hold your arms out to the front. Your shoulder blades are pulled down in back. And then Sierra and Christelle, just hold baby under the armpits. We're gonna do little twists. So you're gonna inhale here, and you're gonna exhale, and you're gonna twist over to the side. Just trying to rotate from your waist. Wrapping yourself around the spine. Inhaling here, exhaling, squeezing around. Inhaling here, exhaling. Good. Alicia, pull your hips back underneath your shoulders. You're kind of like
Oh, I am? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. One more on each side. It's when you're twisting, right there. So you're okay when you're standing up, but you're twisting and you're kind of going like this. I know exactly. But all right, good. We're going to lay down on the floor, so if you need to adjust anything, go ahead. Hi, Zuzu.
She's already doing her downward dog.
Yeah. Are you still comfortable on your back, Alicia?
Yeah. Oh, I still sleep on my back, yeah.
Okay. Lay down. That was so cute. And babies are gonna go on your hips, on your stomach. We're gonna start doing some little marches here. And what I want you to concentrate on is keeping that belly button pulled down to the floor, feeling like you have that corset on. That pelvic floor is engaged, and basically that is what's lifting your leg up off of there. Hey, bud.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Hey, look, it's Aunt Lisha.
Hey, buddy.
Don't listen to her because she's taking class. Four pictures. That's Sierra and her baby Win. You kind of see Win. And then Christelle and Anjali are there. And then all right, we're gonna take one leg up. Pull your ribs in, I don't know, and then lift your other leg, and we're gonna hold there. Really feel your pelvic floor and your core in. And we're just gonna exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, you can relax. We're just gonna do that 2 more times. Are you going to bed? All right, we're gonna lift up one leg, squeeze, let that other one really feel your under your legs, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Relax. One more. And the whole point of what we're trying to do is keep that lower back on the floor and really feel your core and your pelvic floor working together to support everything. One more. You're going to lift up. And then the other one. And then you're going to hold. Do squeeze. I don't need those buds. Thank you. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax. All right, bud. Good night. Say good night to everybody. All right, from there, we're going to do some heel slides. So we're going to slide one down. No, you're not brushing your teeth in here. And then switch your legs as you slide your heel down along the floor. Again, you want to really feel that. It's basically your pelvic floor that's doing all of that.
I'm wrapping this up.
All right, I love you.
Wrapping this up.
Good night.
I'm wrapping this up.
I know, say good night. Good. 4 more. 3 more. And if you really dig that heel into the floor, you'll feel it even more on your pelvic floor. 2 more. And last one. All right. We're going to roll onto our side. You're going to let go. Come on, moving on to brush teeth. I love you. Good night. Night, night. Say bye. Bye. All right, we're going to roll on our side. You're going to lift your heels up to the ceiling. Again, just because you're on your side doesn't mean you can stick your stomach out or anything. I want you to have that nice and engaged. Your heel's going to go out to the ceiling, and you're going to lift your knee up and down, and up and down, and you really feel those heels squeeze together. Good. Two more, and then we're going to hold our knee open. Good, you're going to squeeze there. I want your toes out, your heels squeeze together. You're really going to feel that in between your sit bones and in your core. Good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to stretch your legs out. Right in front of you just a little bit. You're going to lift your leg, and we're just going to go to the front just like an inch and to the back, making sure your shoulders and your hips are nice and square. Okay, you're going to turn your toes out so that you have like your toe on the floor, toes up to the ceiling, and we're going to do little circles. Good, reverse your circles. Again, keeping everything nice and held in your core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to switch sides. Take your heels up to the ceiling, and then knees going to go up and then down, keeping that core nice and tight. Good, 2 more here. Okay, you're gonna keep your knee up to the ceiling, press those heels together, and squeeze. Keep that core nice and tight. And 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Stretch your legs out slightly in front of you. I'm gonna lift that leg and you're just gonna go forward and backward. Keeping that core nice and tight. Hips are stacked on top of each other. Shoulders stacked on top of each other. Okay, you're gonna turn your toes out. So one toe is on the ground, one toe is to the ceiling. We're going to do little circles. Good, reverse that the other way. Three, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we're gonna get on our hands and knees. Baby can be right in between you, your arms. What I want you to do here is just even on your hands and knees, concentrate on pushing that floor away and really squeezing your shoulder blades down and together so that you're not pressing your shoulders way up and you're not into your shoulders. Okay, we're gonna take one leg to the back. And we're just gonna tap your toe down and then you're gonna lift up. Yep, and tap down and lift. Keeping that belly pulled up nice and tight to your spine. And I don't want you to kick up too high because I don't want you to arch your back at all. Good. And you can even add in like a little push-up and give baby raspberries. Okay, I want you to hold your leg right there so you have like a tabletop position from your head to your toe. And you're just gonna cross it behind you slightly and out to the side. Cross it behind you, out to the side. Really feel like you still have that corset on and that you're using all your core muscles to do this. 2 more. And last one. Good. We're going to switch legs. Take your other leg to the back. You're going to tap it down, lift up. Good. 2 more. And last one, you're gonna hold right there. You're gonna cross that leg slightly behind you and then out to the side. Cross behind you, then out to the side. So really feel this deep in your inner abs. Good. Two more. And last one. Good. Turn your knees out just a little bit. Put your heels together. And then we're going to go back into like I guess it's child's pose in yoga. And just stretch forward and get a nice stretch out. With baby there, you can give them kisses on their toes. You can tickle them. Walk your hands over to one side. Switch to the other way. All right, from here, we're gonna stretch up to a downward dog. So you can push your heels down into the ground, and then you're just gonna try to press one heel in at a time. And with your hands, I want you to really press the floor away from you so your shoulder blades are pulled back and don't have all your weight in your shoulders. All right, we're gonna step our right leg forward into a deep lunge stretch. Good. Okay, we're gonna switch legs. Press that other hip forward, get that nice stretch along your hip flexor. You shut that. All right, we're gonna lay down on our back once more. So you can have baby beside you, or you can have them on your belly if you want. We're just gonna stretch our legs up in the air. So we're gonna flex our foot. One leg's gonna be down, flex your foot up. If you can grab behind your knee, behind your calf. You can grab your foot, but I want you to have that flexed. So if your leg needs to be down here past 90 and it's flexed, I'd rather you have that than be bent way back here, because I really want that whole leg to be stretched. Good. You're going to cross your leg over across your body, and you're going to feel that on the outside of your leg. So is this where you had the nerve pain, Alicia?
Yeah, it kind of shot down and it went into like the bottom of my foot. It was really weird.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't have to go so far over. You can even just like rotate your foot side to side. But that probably is just your IT band getting really tight and starting to get things pinched there.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah. And then take your leg out to the side so you get a nice inner thigh stretch. Okay, we're gonna switch legs. Good, cross that leg over as much as you can. Okay, take that leg out to the side. All right, let's cross one leg over the other, and then pull that leg back so you can get a nice stretch behind your outside of your hip and your butt. All right, we'll switch legs. All right. You're gonna roll to your side and then press yourself up. Just put your feet together in a nice little butterfly stretch. I win. And then from here, just take your neck side to side. Stretch everything out. Sue, thanks for the view.
Yeah. She's very concerned about it.
All right, just take your arms behind you. Even though we're gonna really try to open up our shoulders, I don't want your ribs to pop out. So you're just gonna take your arms behind you, kind of try to grab them, and just feel your shoulders opening. And then just add in a nice little neck to the side stretch there. And switch side to side. All right, ladies, thank you. Thank you for coming to class.
Thank you.
When did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, you had fun? You had all the kids again, Christelle. Sorry, this is Christelle. She's the one who called right at the beginning. So we went through, I'll quickly introduce you. This is Sierra and her daughter, Wynn. She's also a teacher. She's in the Mechanicsburg area, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Anjali. Hi. Yeah. And they always have all her boys are fun to have too.
Yes,
with
I
them.
have everybody here, and of course, when I'm in the room, everybody has to follow me.
Yeah.
Everything that I'm using. Etienne had his workout that he had to do.
Oh, nice.
So.
And I did the downward dog from you. So.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Sierra, do you have any questions that you need me to answer?
I don't think so.